Garden Report is powered by Prize Picks, the exclusive daily fantasy partner of the CLNS Media Network.
Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to the Garden Report shootaround edition, preview edition for Game 3. Noah Dalzell is here from Celtics blog, and we're going to talk about the long injury list that continue to grow today, with Jrue Holiday being added for an illness, questionable tonight. I'm sure he'll give it a go and try to play through it, but could be another loss to the rotation here that forces the Celtics to play smaller, deeper into their lineup. Luke Kornet doubtful tonight with a wrist sprain. So Celtics, whether Jrue's in or not, are going to have to go back to that small ball lineup with O'Shea Brissett probably here. And of course, Kristaps Porzingis out another game. We'll see if he's able to go for Game 4 as Woj reported there. But let's say it's no Kornet, no Holiday tonight. How's that going to impact the Celtics here?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty safe to say no Kornet. He had a big brace on his wrist at shoot-around. I think he's doubtful. I think they're probably going to go without him. Holiday, kind of a toss-up. He wasn't here, but, we'll see. I don't know exactly what he's feeling.
Telling. When guys aren't here, that's not a good sign.
I mean, I feel like if you're sick, though, what's like, sleep in, right. Don't go to shoot-around. But, yeah, I mean, we're going to see a lot more of Peyton Pritchard tonight. I think that's inevitable if there's no Holiday. I thought Brissett, the plus 18 in 12 minutes maybe was a little bit inflated from other things that were going on. It wasn't all him, but he fit right in. He was a perfect add to that lineup, I thought. And so I expect him to get another, 15 tonight, maybe even a little bit more than that if they're looking good. I think the big question, do we see Tillman? I would bet against it just because we haven't seen him so far, but I'd probably guess Pritchard and Brissett are the two guys that benefit the most, or at least have an expanded role tonight if Holiday and Kornet are out.
Yeah, you probably need both if Holiday and Kornet are out. You can do some double big combinations. Horford-Tillman was a good combination during the year.
Yeah.
But again, spacing concerns there. I think that's the biggest reason Brissett, Tillman haven't been involved when the Celtics are healthy this postseason, despite it looking like they needed that. That won't be a problem when Porzingis comes back, if he is back from Monday's game. I know he didn't do a lot here today. So it's tough to go off anything there, but I do feel it's important to get him into this series. What will his impact be in this series if we do see him for Game 4?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this all along, but I think the key to getting him in the series is that his first game is not Game 1 of the finals, right? I don't know. There's going to be a ramp-up period just as far as his conditioning, as far as what he's able to do. Is he playing 30 minutes a night on his first game back? I doubt against it. I'd bet against it. So, we didn't see him do anything today. He was kind of sitting on the sideline laughing. I think he might have been on FaceTime or something. But I do think that we'll probably see him either the very tail end of the series or the beginning of the next one. And it's just a question of he's probably going to struggle that first game. And so hopefully, maybe you're up 3-0 and it's one you can afford to lose, not Game 1 and Dallas is coming off of a really great series win.
Yeah, and the big one tonight, Tyrese Haliburton, he's questionable. I know the reporting is there's some doubt about his status for this game at the very least. I still think they're dangerous without him, especially if there's a letdown factor for the Celtics there. Nembhard's good to go, it looks like, and I think he's a very capable fill-in in that system. And it's a system, right? They're going to continue to do the same things they're doing there, just with a different guy at the point of attack. I've said throughout this series, they really miss a Hield. They really miss a Mathurin. Taking a third guy out of that mix.
Mathurin's injury is so underrated. Nobody mentions the fact that they lost him. He was really having a great time for them.
And so they've won their minutes during the year, believe it or not, without Haliburton. So they're capable of competing here, especially with the level Siakam's playing at. But is there any way they can win this game without Haliburton?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would say that without Haliburton and McConnell playing really well, he's probably the best backup point guard in the league, right? And so they're probably a better team with a fully healthy, confident McConnell than Haliburton coming out on one leg. I mean, he was not that after the injury when he first came back, trying to make All-NBA largely, I think, he wasn't playing well and it was hurting Indiana. And so, obviously you want him to be healthy, you want him to be good to go, but if he's going to come out tonight and be 40%, you're probably better off with McConnell. I mean, they're going to pick on him defensively, they're going to take advantage of him. I don't think he's a guy that's played particularly well through this left hamstring injury. And so I have a feeling he's not going to play tonight based on just the fact that the reports he was limping. This is an injury that obviously it's not a completely new thing. But if he decides to suit up just because their back's against the wall here and he's not, Haliburton really, then I don't think that's going to help Indiana. So I think, the Pacers have so many weapons that they're always in it. They always have a chance. But I would say that Haliburton playing tonight, if he's not well, is probably going to hurt them more than help them.
I think I agree too. And they're playing for a little bit of the long haul here. You saw them take the starters out with 9 minutes. They are not shooting around today. So they're trying to just regain their legs, regain their energy, and try to put in a good effort tonight with the guys who are good to go. And they did get some extra rest at the end of that game, whereas the Celtics kept their starters in. So it'll be interesting to see what impact that has on this game as well. We'll have coverage here. It's a late one, 8:45. give or take
that's
on
the
the
tip?
tip-off. Yeah, so get ready for a late night edition of the Garden Report and a hit here on the court probably at like 3 a.m. She's Noah Dalzell. I'm Bobby Manning. We're here in Indianapolis. Josue Pavone alongside as well, so we'll hear more from him later today. And check out all our coverage, Celtics All Access. You can hear from Jason Tatum, who spoke at Shoot Around here on CLNS Media on our YouTube channel, so subscribe to both of those. Shout out to our sponsors, Prize Picks, prizepicks.com/CLNS for a 100% deposit match up to $100. Check out the Game Time app if you're here in Indiana looking for some tickets. Go over there and download the app. Use the code CLNS for $20. Indy 500 going on here as well. Terms apply over there on that offer. And of course, PXG. Go to pxg.com/Garden Report. All the great golf gear, leisure items, hats, and more over there. Use the code Garden Report for a discount on your purchase over there. I'm Bobby Manning. Again, she's Noah Dalzell. Check out our work on Celtics blog as well as CLNS Media here from Indianapolis. I'm Bobby Manning. This has been a shoot-around edition of the Garden Report. Hey, Bobby Manning here. If you made it this far, you probably enjoyed our video, so subscribe to our channel for all content. Hit the bell for notifications and subscribe to all of our social media platforms at Celtics CLNS.